Carnell Cadillac Williams, Auburn's 5'11", 202-pound smooth ride of a running back, has been running in overdrive all his life. The junior from Atala did nothing to distract attention from himself as a four-year starter at Etowah High School after amassing over 6,000 career yards and leading Etowah to a Class 5A state championship his junior year. Carnell found himself in the middle of a heated recruiting battle following his senior season.
I mean, it was a long, stressful process because, you know, you had a lot of teams from across the country coming on my house, you know, every other night calling and things like that. But, you know, when everything came down to it, when Coach Tubb, you know, his staff came down, I mean, they were just straight up with me. And I felt more, you know, at home down here than I did other places. So that's basically why I, you know, chose on it.
After signing with the Tigers, the former Mr. Football in the state of Alabama hit the ground running. Cadillac made the adjustment to the college game with ease, as was evident in his freshman campaign against Georgia. If one doubted his durability, Carnell left all the doubt on the field at Sanford Stadium that autumn afternoon. The true freshman rushed for a school single-game record 41 times, while gaining 167 yards and 2 touchdowns. The following week, Carnell was once again ready to prove himself in the biggest game of his young career versus Alabama. After starting strong, misfortune struck the fabulous freshman on his 5th carry.
That was tough because, you know, my whole life, you know, being from Alabama, you know about that game. So it was finally here, I was finally playing in it. Then, you know, I got off to a pretty good start. And then when I went down, that injury just crushed me. But, you know, that offseason, I just worked very hard to, you know, get back up to that game, you know, but it didn't happen.
Cadillac started the 2002 season with no signs of injury lag and looked impressive in the opener versus USC. 9 touchdowns and 651 yards later, the electric sophomore found himself atop the SEC in rushing. But once again, fate was not his friend. On October 19th at Florida Field, his season was once more cut short by injury.
I mean, you know, of course, when things happen like that, I always, you know, I kind of got down at times, you know, start feeling sorry for myself, asking, you know, why it got happened to me once I get going. But I know, you know, the Lord do everything for a reason. So I just put my faith in him, you know, and just continue to press on.
Coming into 2003, Auburn's talent level in the backfield was as impressive as ever. With the addition of JUCO All-American Brandon Jacobs, coupled with 1,000-yard rusher Ronnie Brown, and the emergence of Trey Smith, Cadillac knew he could not take his first-team role lightly.
Each of us on magazines and, you know, New York Times, you know, the Four Horsemen, things like that. So we knew coming the season that, you know, a lot of eyes were going to be on us. But, you know, we don't put that added pressure on ourselves like we have to feel like we got to do this or do that.
And taking it lightly, he has not, as the junior has returned as Auburn's leading stallion out of the backfield, rushing for 402 yards and 3 touchdowns. Once more, Auburn's Cadillac is running in overdrive.